those are their names, right? The influencers you were telling me about on YouTuber, the YouTube where you watch people. Yeah, I remember you telling me that those were kind of like creepy people that liked children in a very strange way, but these demons don't like children like that. They like children in a different way, like steal your soul, kill your family kind of way, and we don't want that. Not for the children, not for the babies. Kids don't deserve that mess. What was I on again? Oh yeah. unless it's a really, really big fenced-in area. And even then, it gets really hot and really cold and stuff, but like, it's just, if people would just train their freaking dogs, this stuff wouldn't happen. This would be so much more rare, and then we wouldn't have people like saying that the pit bulls, I think that's what he called them, people wouldn't be saying that pit bulls and bull breeds need to die and shit because of that. Because it's very rare to have an actual bad dog. There's just bad owners that don't train their dogs, but that's a whole nother discussion. I keep getting sidetracked. I'm so silly, so quirky. I want to take you. I want to take you out to the gardens, just you and me, and have a little snack that I prepared for us. And I can tell you about floriography while we look at the flowers. Does that sound interesting to you? Great. I love that. I love that about you. I love how nice you are. I love how you're always down for anything. This is like an adventure. We're like going on an adventure together. Oh my god. Best friends. Besties. We're besties now. We may even become more than besties. Only time will tell. But that is also up to you. No pressure. Like I said, no labels. We don't have to have labels on this thing. And I understand that some people are just not going to be attracted to demons. That's okay. You don't have to be romantically attracted to me. I'll still be your friend. You're like the nicest, most interesting human I've ever met. I just want to be your friend. Yeah. Yeah, you ready? Yeah. Grab your coat. Yeah, are humans cold-blooded? No. Oh, okay, then you're not cold-blooded. You're warm-blooded. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering why I saw a bunch of people walking around with, like, half jeans and no shirts. It's very strange because I thought y'all were cold-blooded. And if you are, like, if you're walking around cold-blooded outside right now with basically nothing on, it's like, oh my god, you poor thing, you're gonna freeze to death. But this is good. This is very good. That means you don't have to bring a coat. You can actually just wear what you're wearing now. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Come on. Let's go to the gardens. Yeah. Come on. Yay. Come on. Okay. Now that we're here, yeah, you can sit down, it's okay. You see this little blanket that I brought? I got that like from a little dollar store on the way up, but it's really soft. It's really, really soft and comfortable. And it's a beautiful bright yellow. Like a creamy, buttery yellow. I don't know if I ever mentioned this before, but yellow is my favorite color. It's so pretty and light and happy, and it makes me think of the sun and warm, happy things. What's your favorite color? Oh my god, that's awesome. I like that too. I really do. In fact, I don't think there's any bad colors personally. Like, colors are just so beautiful, all of them. They're so beautiful and they all have something to love about them, like yellow and red and orange being so bright and happy. And the cool tones like blue and green being really earthy and like watery. I know water isn't necessarily blue, but like it makes me think of the ocean in certain places. But that's okay. And brown makes me think of trees. Really big, tall trees. I like trees. Do you like trees too? That's good. I love trees. But don't mind all of that. Sit down. Right there. Come on. Good. Thank you for sitting down with me. Now, I will show you what I brought in the box. In the movie you showed me, you ready for the snack of a lifetime? Yeah, be amazed. Be amazed. It's okay. It's okay. Boom. 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 That right there, my friend, is a grade A handmade mustard sandwich. Yeah, that is a southern delicacy from what I've heard. I've talked with other humans, other souls that made their way down to hell. They say that this was a southern delicacy. 2 pieces of bread with mustard smeared between it. I've been told that humans love mustard. And it was all I could find because I don't have really any money right now. I spent all of the money you gave me on that blanket for the picnic. Like, oh. So I just kind of like, when I picked up the box to plan the picnic, I found a thing of old bread and a couple packets of mustard inside, and I just said, that's a good-ass snack right there. That is a good-ass snack. Humans love that. So I made you this sandwich. Yeah, here, take it. Put out your hands. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. You look so cute holding that sandwich. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so cute. You look so cute holding that sandwich. Okay, I'll stop. And here's mine. This one doesn't have any mustard on it. It's just 2 stale pieces of bread. But I tried to give myself the moldy one. Your bread doesn't have any mold on it. Your bread doesn't have any mold, but mine does, and I think that's okay. The mold gives it extra flavor. Are you ready to enjoy your sandwich? On the count of 3, I'll take a bite of mine, and you take a bite of yours. Okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. What? Wait, what do you mean? Look over there. What's back there? I don't see anything. Why did you say look that way? They're dug. There's no dug. Oh my god. How did you eat that sandwich so fast? Seriously, you're like, that's awesome for you. I've never seen someone eat a sandwich that fast. I looked away to see the dug that you told me about, and then I looked back and there's no sandwich. Not even any crumbs left behind. You must be some sort of magician. Some sort of sandwich magician. I love sandwich magicians. Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you really like the sandwich? Did you like it? Yes. I'm so happy. You like it. I think I might actually cry. I'm so happy that you liked it. I've missed you so much. I've missed you so freaking much. I'm just gonna dial back the waterworks. Oh my god, I missed you so much. You're so kind, so sweet. I just really wish I had seen that dog. I wish I had seen the dog. I know how much you like bird watching, and I'm very sorry that I didn't see it in time. But while I'm here, I want to keep the rest of my promise to you. I have this little journal. This little journal that I found. I found it in a dumpster behind the dollar store as well. But it's got a nice hardcover and some pretty flowers all over the front. And it's got a textured front so you can kind of feel the flowers. But in this book, I wrote down some of what I learned about florography so that I could point out some beautiful flowers to you and tell you what they mean if they've been gifted to you. Yeah. So, Snapdragons usually mean graciousness and strength. You know, because you are so gracious to be my friend and to let me live with you. And so strong. You have such a strong will and personality. And I love that about you. And directly behind you, just a little bit away from the snapdragons, is lavender. And it symbolizes serenity and calmness, which is how I feel when I'm around you. Calm and happy and serene. And just a little bit to the side of that one now, looking over your left shoulder, you can see marigold. Marigold conveys a sense of joy, warmth, and creativity. I love marigolds. The beautiful, beautiful color. And the little shape is just too cute. I love anything that symbolizes joy and happiness. And just a little bit past the marigolds, right at the entrance to the garden, you can see sunflowers. They're one of my favorites. They can mean adoration and loyalty. And I'm pointing that out because I admire you. And I would never leave you on purpose. In fact, I might never leave your side again, so I never get sent back because, like, I still don't know everything about the human world. But I really admire you. And I want to be loyal to you, either as a friend or something more, or even just roommates. Either way, labels, doesn't matter. I want to be loyal to you because you are the kindest, sweetest human I have ever met. Yeah. And if you open the lid to that box right there, the box that I brought the sandwiches in, yeah, you can open that real quick. Yeah, I picked you a rose off the flower bush. I hope you like it. I got one that wasn't wilted. The petals are still kind of nice there. It's a little messed up because obviously I picked this like 30 minutes before I came to see you, and it's been slowly dying in that box. It's really hot out here, but I still hope you like it and you understand like what it means. Yeah. No,